Now, flour exporters are once again raising their concerns over the accumulating value-added tax refunds yet to be paid by the government. According to Clement Tulezi, the Chief Executive Officer of the Kenya Flour Council Exporters, the arrears now stand at more than 12 billion shillings, with some individual growers owed more than 1 billion shillings. The woes of the exporters were made worse by the recent flooding at the JKIA terminal due to the ongoing heavy rains that have seen them rake in further losses. Jimmy Mbogo has more.
The recent flooding at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport cargo sector has left flour growers and exporters counting losses. The Kenya Flour Council now says that growers lost at least 15 million shillings worth of goods owing to flooding that saw their products damaged to unexportable levels. Mr. Tulezi, the Council Chief Executive Officer, is now calling on the government to ensure that the facility is repaired in good time to allow flour growers minimize their losses.
A lot of exporters are struggling at the moment, and therefore every shilling, every dollar, every euro that they lose means so much for their business. I know of exporters who I have talked to and they have had a loss of over 3 million Kenya shillings. In fact, one is actually at 6 million Kenya shillings through that disaster.
To address liquidity struggle for farmers, Tulezi has asked the relevant ministries to fast-track the offsetting of VAT refunds to farmers, noting that this will help them continue with their operation, citing the cost of labour and freight as the biggest operational cost for flour growers, as well as the changing consumer needs, which have forced the industry to look for new markets as existing markets become more difficult owing to more regulation.
Our call is that the government will relook at this and be able to provide for offsetting of these VAT refunds against other tax liabilities to a level where a grower exporter can be able to offset up to maybe 100 million Kenya shillings per month. We have also to look at other markets. If our growing area is expanding, today we are at almost 4,800 hectares. We are looking at doubling that number in terms of production in the next 10 years.
With Kenya preparing to host the International Floriculture Trade Exhibition in June, the sector players are calling for more harmonization of taxation between county and national governments, as well as enhancing the ease of doing business for Kenyan flours to compete in the international market. In 2023, flour exports earned the country 157 billion shillings and accounted for 47% of the total exports, while vegetable accounted for 32%, with other food items accounting for only 21%. Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.